is Isabella. I am born and raised in Connecticut, and I was diagnosed with bronchiectasis in 2019. So my journey to diagnosis was pretty long. I just have always had issues with my breathing ever since I was little. For the first 2 to 3 years of my life, I wore oxygen. And then eventually those symptoms kind of got, easier, and they didn't really come up again and present themselves as an issue until I'd say around middle school age was when I really noticed. I honestly really had 2 big symptoms, which were just shortness of breath. I really could not physically keep up with people my age, especially, physically, like in gym class or anything like that. I would notice I would be short of breath. I couldn't keep up. I just would be so tired. And eventually, I had to sit out of gym class and things like that. And then the second major symptom I had was coughing. I would just constantly cough, whether it was a dry cough or, stuff coming up. I was just constantly coughing. And then eventually we went back to see a pulmonologist, and, they did their x-rays, they did all that stuff, and they basically told me that I have COPD and bronchiectasis. And that's kind of when my disease kind of restarted, I guess. I would say that the biggest struggle or thing that I had to adjust with when I first got diagnosed, especially because of my age at the time, was learning how to incorporate, these 2 identities of my medical life and my social life. And that was really difficult for me because all I wanted was to just leave my medication stuff at home and not bring it into my social life and not have it affect my daily routines. And as I matured and as my disease kind of progressed and I got older, it became basically impossible. And it is kind of impossible because with chronic illnesses, there is no off button. There is no, we'll deal with it later. It's a constant management of all these little different pieces and making sure you're doing your regimen, doing your medications, communicating with your doctors, going to appointments. It is a constant, and I really struggled. But as I got older, I understood the importance of maintaining my routines. And when you have everything in order, it's so much easier to be successful and to manage your illness, especially with the help of doctors and everything and having a good support. It's great to feel like you can tackle everything on your own and be confident in your routine and what you need to do for your health, but also, knowing you have a support system, you have a team around you to help you, because it is a daily life hassle. To learn more about bronchiectasis and celebrate World Bronchiectasis Day, visit worldbronchiectasisday.org.